You know what? I just haven't restarted my computer in about a year, and I was like, "Where that will sort it."
Off and on again. Always works.
Classic, yeah.
Yeah, even down.
How you guys doing? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Very good, mate.
Yeah, good, man. I'm sorry about being long. I hate my child and my dog. That's normal, right?
Yeah, I feel your pain, mate. Yeah.
You kept apologising. We were like, "What are we going to say?" No, you said you'd be there. Like...
No, but honestly, some people are like people like our managers are like, yeah. No, I know that your girl's in hospital and you're fucked, but we need you to do this today. Really?
Yeah, it's not us, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I haven't opened the box. I literally just took it out of the cardboard.
Oh, I do.
That.
I think you're gonna really love them, mate.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really like them. Like, they're one of the best pair we've done so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to big up too much.
Oh man, you're gassing me. I can't wear them, right?
Yeah, you can. You get such you. The paint won't come off.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just don't want to fuck them up.
Wait until you see them first.
Okay.
You might not like them and then be like,
spin them.
Yeah, or live in the boot of my car like the other pairs.
I gotta say as well before we start, this is the most excited we've been for the podcast so far with you.
100%,
really? Oh man,
well excited.
Love people just do nothing so much, mate. It's so good.
Oh, thank you. We're winging it, man. But you have some big guests on here, man. I'm a small fry.
Not at all, mate.
I don't know how we've managed it, but
yeah.
Hey, man.
Honestly, since you messaged back, we've just been like counting down the days.
Oh, well, thank you very much, man.
Thank you, mate. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Your films, are they like in the order you sent? Is that the order like 1 to 10, or is it just like that's
no?
10
They were
and
just
not
ones.
Order?
They were just ones I was thinking of at the time.
Yeah,
I've forgotten that list now, so that'll be good.
Well, we've got it anyway.
Okay.
But we might have to push you for one of them. You're gonna have to pick one of them at least to be the top dog.
Oh yeah. I can do that.
Right.
No problem.
I
know what my favorite film ever is. So
okay, ideal.
Yeah.
You had 9 to start with, didn't you? You had to throw an extra one in at the end.
Yeah, it took me a while, man.
Mate, it's so tough. It's really hard. Like to get down to 10, it's really hard.
Yeah, I had to answer my top 10 actors, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" It took me about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Of your top 10 list, 6 of them are on the IMDb top 100 films of all time as well. So
really?
You're in good company. Yeah, 6 of your films are already on the IMDb top 100.
Oh man, my mates think I watch shit films as well.
Oh really?
I think your list has been the closest to like our list so far.
Really?
Yours is the perfect list for us. Yeah, we love all 10 films, mate.
I only needed to watch one of them that I hadn't seen. That was it.
Yeah.
So I'm quite excited for this list.
Yeah, Asim, who plays Chabuddy G, thinks that I like really shit films and always terrorizes me for it. Because one time I was watching, we used to live together, yeah, and I was high and it was late at night and I was watching Death Race, which is a shit film. And from then on, like, he just thinks that's my favorite film.
Is that the original Death Race or was that the Jason?
No. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it's terrible.
I didn't want any deepness that day, man.
No.
I was relaxing.
You have your guilty films, don't you?
They've got a place, haven't they?
Yeah, I watch all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Independence Day's mine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good though, man. Independence Day's a good film, I think. Anyway, I watch like literally any The Rock film.
Oh yeah. I do like.
They're all no. He's a good actor actually, but some of them are shocking.
Yeah, the films aren't always good.
You know what you're going to get when it's a rock film, don't you? You know, you don't have to concentrate too much. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be all right.
You don't need to think about it during it and after.
Yeah. There's no twist coming at the end. You're happy because you know it's coming.
Not at all. It's they're great, man. I think that's needed though. I can't, like, a lot of my friends watch a lot of, like, you know, sort of foreign film and art house independent films, and I do like them and there is a place for them, but sometimes I don't want to go through that emotional journey. Like, I want to relax. I had a long day. I don't want that.
That's when you want Die Hard or something like that.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Die Hard's a sick film.
Classic.
There's a reason why these are the most expensive and popular films, is because some of them are good. It works.
So starting with your number 10, we've got Alien. well, not necessarily number 10, but
yeah, you
Alien.
can put it 10. Yeah, Alien's amazing, man. I watched it recently as well because my partner, she'd never seen it, and she's not really, I wouldn't say she's not really into massively alternative films. I'm not saying that Alien is, or not massively into sci-fi, but that film just stands the test of time. And like, even now when you watch it, like the effects and everything, nothing really takes you out of it. Like, it's so well made. Obviously, it started, I guess, the blueprint for sci-fi films in some respects. Ridley Scott, like, it's a banger. Alien is still about. It was so good.
Yeah.
And they've made 20 shit versions.
Yeah.
But the first one was so good, and the second one.
Yeah.
That they'll. I mean, I don't know. I'm making a wild statement, but they'll live forever.
No, definitely, especially the first one. I think like it's such a classic, and like you say, it like so many films that came after it. You can see that was the blueprint for it from there.
Yeah, exactly.
The opening scene, I just love it. The opening scene when it's like the ship's silent and they're all in stasis and it's just going through the corridors and stuff. Like even nowadays, that is just a perfect scene the way it's filmed. And stuff.
Yeah, and that had never been done before, right? That shot. That I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, but the long shot for ages.
Yeah.
Now there are films like that, like that 1917 film and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
That was good. I like that.
It's a good film. Yeah.
It's also it's a proper sci-fi horror, like tense as well. It's not all out gore or anything like that. Like the second one was more action packed. This one was much more tense, like thriller moment as well, which is definitely different for a lot of sci-fi films around then, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was more like a psychological kind of head fuck. Like afterwards, you feel a bit violated. Like you've gone on a journey. You've seen some weird milk, blood, the alien thing that bursts out the chest at the table and stuff. It's all. I remember watching it young and being a bit like, it kind of fucked me up. Like, and definitely. Being young, like Alien was just like, there were toys and stuff, so I didn't really know what I was getting into. And I watched it like, fucking hell, this is dark. Like, this is going to stay with me. And then, like what you said, the second one is more for the kids.
Definitely.
It's weird that you said it's violated as well, because I remember reading about the director when the face hugger goes on the man and stuff, and obviously lays eggs. Originally, it was meant to be a man onto a woman, but they decided they wanted it to be a man because it was being inseminated inside a man, so it'd be more violating, so people would be a bit weirder about it. Yeah, it's quite a weird, like the thought that goes into it. You don't even think about it. It's weird.
Yeah, I feel there's a lot of thought in that one. Yeah. Like they went in, they really made it. They trimmed all the fat, like everything, like perfect.
Yeah, it's a perfect film, isn't it? There's nothing you change in it at all.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
What do you think about? Did you carry on watching like the Prometheus and the rest of them, or did you phase out?
I watched Prometheus. I watched it in the cinema. Sometimes when you watch something in the cinema, it's amazing, even though it's
definitely
maybe not. And then I watched it again at home, and I wasn't really in it as much. I wasn't like.
Yeah, it looks good. Like it's a good looking film.
Yeah,
Like the storyline isn't that great, I don't think, especially compared to the early ones.
No,
because they use like. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but there's like a cartoon illustrator guy who does all the molding and drawing for the
H.R. Geiger,
yeah, that's it. But didn't he do Prometheus as well? So it's got that similar.
Yeah,
that's why it's on point. Yeah, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just guessing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it had that vibe. Yeah, and I like Fassbender.
Yeah, my
because he's English, really. he's amazing, but yeah.
Inglourious Basterds, he's really good in that.
Yeah.
And he's Magneto, which is just
that's who he'll always be.
As good as it gets, isn't it?
Yeah. He'll always be Magneto.
Exactly. Yeah. Your next one's it's kind of a thriller, but it's a bit different to Alien. Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah, I love Silence of the Lambs, man. I swear I watch it like probably every 5 years, and it always again just feels fresh. Like it's fucking scary. What's his name?
Anthony Hopkins.
No, the transvestite guy.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bill, yeah. All of this, I guess, from my childhood scared the shit out of me. That guy, definitely. My dad, he would let me rent anything at the video shop. And that's compensating for something. But literally anything, like far too young. So I would watch Silence of the Lambs or Alien with my dad as well. I mean, it's pretty fucked when I think about it. But yeah, that's what scared me. And I think that's what stayed with me. And Anthony Hopkins is just amazing in it. Yeah, actually, and Jodie Foster as well, right? That was her first big move. Maybe was she in E.T. or something? No,
she's in Taxi Driver and stuff.
Yeah,
Taxi Driver,
wasn't she?
Yeah,
Bugsy Malone as well.
Yeah, but that film again, just childhood sort of fear. That I like, and it's good. Like, you know, when you watch something when you're young, and it's just gory or scary, it's good. Like,
definitely.
But when you get older and you rewatch it, most of them are crap. But that one isn't. That holds the test of time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's because the reason why it holds up today was because obviously the bad guy in Buffalo Bill. He's someone who definitely exists out there. There are people like him. So it's not like an alien or a ghost threat. It's like, that actually exists. Like, that's why it's scary.
It's like, have you seen Nightcrawler on Netflix?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh my god. Bruv, halfway through the first episode, I had to go and check everything was locked. I'm too relaxed with this shit. Now I'm not. I bought cameras. They're up. My neighbor put them up. Big up my neighbor. But yeah, it's kind of like similar to that. Like, Buffalo Bill is probably out there somewhere.
One of the best bits of the film, I think, is when Jodie Foster gets to the end and then she starts to realize that she's in Buffalo Bill's house, and it's so tense because you already know it, but then she finds out. And then when she goes to the girl who's in the hole, and she's like, please, you're safe now. And you're like, you're definitely not safe. Like,
you're
don't
not.
be saying that.
No one thinks so.
You're safe when that guy's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when, even in jail.
It's like when they say, "I'll be right back." You're not coming right back.
Yeah.
You know what's coming.
That means nothing. Especially if you're living in a well for a week. I'll be
no danger. Whatever. Back in a minute.
Yeah.
I forgot how scary it was. Like we rewatched it, and I was going to watch it with my daughters. They're 13, and I was like, I might watch it with them. They might be all right with it. And then I thought I'll watch it on my own first, just to remind myself. But I think about 25 minutes in, I'm so glad I didn't watch this with them. Just destroyed them.
The guy throwing a nut when he's wanking in his cell.
There's so many bits I used to forget over the years.
How do you explain that? What was that?
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah. Big back then. It was a big thing in prison for some reason.
A few more years,
yeah. Your next one is City of God.
Oh, hey, that's a hard film. That film, I mean, I'm saying this like I'm into world cinema, and I'm not. It's a massive lie. But that film got me into watching world cinema.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if I was more open to it afterwards. Like, maybe I'll watch. There's one called The Prophet, and these are just memorable ones. La Haine, when I was younger.
Yeah.
Bad boy gangster shit that I really wasn't, but wanted to be. But yeah, City of God is amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
It made me want to go to the favelas with security.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a brave man.
Yeah, definitely not on my... My friends have been to South America and to the favelas, and they got robbed. Like,
I'm not surprised.
Not into that, but yeah, I guess it's kind of what it's like there, man. Because they're all from there, right? All the actors.
Yeah.
I'm asking you guys, like,
I know.
But yeah, like, I think Lil Zane is dead now, and
oh really?
Yeah, like, maybe. That's quite a wild
statement. There's an exclusive.
It wouldn't surprise me the way they grew up.
Like, exclusive, mate. Yeah. They're all dead. Wow. like The Wire, similar.
Oh yeah.
Very
Locals, and they're all dead now. Apart from Idris Elba. Stringer Bell's still here. Yeah, of course. Look at him.
Stringer still got him.
He'll survive anywhere in the world. You're that hench and good looking, you're fine.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, that was like, I think that was the first like international film I watched as well, and it was like a sort of, it wouldn't, well, I would say a cult film, but it won quite a lot of awards, but it wasn't like it was big in cinemas.
It wasn't mainstream,
was it? But a lot of people, it was like word of mouth more than anything, I think, with that one.
Yeah, definitely. It was before, I guess, social media, not before the internet,
exactly,
but before social media. Yeah, I used to have a cool friend near where I lived, and he would watch world cinema and fucked up Japanese horror films. So I watched it with him. That's how I became aware of it. Yeah. I thought he was a bit too out there, like sometimes. But then when we watched that, I was like, yeah, this is me. I am. Play more shit like this because this is who I am.
Like you say, it's got a lot of similarities to like The Wire and even like some like mafia films and that. It's the same sort of like setup, isn't it? You know, so you kind of you, as soon as you start watching it, you kind of know what's going on, even though it's foreign language and all that.
Yeah, exactly. And nothing is better than a mafia film.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone loves a gangster film.
Yeah, I mean, I swear, Goodfellas is everyone's favorite film, right?
It's been on a lot of our lists so far.
It is the gangster film, like the ultimate gangster film, isn't it?
Yeah. I love that film too. Did I put that on my list?
Yeah. You did, yes, the next one. That leads us into our next film.
Hey. Yeah, man. Goodfellas. I mean, yeah. Scorsese's masterpiece. Yeah. I'd say his best one.
Yeah, I agree.
And coming from me, that means nothing.
Yeah, he doesn't make bad films, does he? To be the best one of that is.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fire. I'm trying to think of one I didn't really enjoy, and I can't.
I'm not massively big on Departed, but I know I'm in the minority on that one.
I love Departed.
You know what? In theory, I love The Departed, but actually, because I have watched it again recently, I kind of get a bit bored in it. It loses my attention, and also Ray Winston's American accent is so bad. I can't deal with it.
Definitely, yeah.
And I love Ray Winston.
Yeah, you got to forgive him though, because it's Ray Winston.
Because it's Ray Winston. So. You wouldn't say it to his face.
Yeah.
I know, but why? He should just have been Ray Winston again, because he's the best at playing himself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't want to hear Danny Dyer with an American accent. It's like the same sort of thing.
No.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, if Martin Scorsese said to you, Hugo, can you be in this film? Just put an American accent. You'd be like, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Whatever he wants, like, literally.
Yeah. And like, Jamaican accent, fine. No problem.
Yeah, Jamaican, and you're naked all the time. Yeah. No drama.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm down, Marty, as they call him.
I think The Irishman was the only one that I wasn't massive on.
Yeah, I liked it, but I couldn't do it all. I watched it in 3 parts.
I watched it 2 goes.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Maybe that was my problem.
Yeah,
yeah,
fucking hell, this is long.
It was just the CGI as well, because like obviously they de-aged him, which is great. The technology is amazing, but they still move like 60-year-old men. So he's like looking 20, and he's like walking around like he's a 60-year-old man.
I saw that. That bit did kind of throw me off when he's beating them up in a shop. Yeah. And just kind of looks a bit like it's from a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I think maybe I like it more because it is Martin Scorsese. And it wasn't as gangster as I wanted it to be.
No, exactly.
Like, it's all about, I guess, how they got into the political world. And that's boring. I want to know about cocaine.
Yeah. Exactly, Goodfellas, which is the rise and fall of literally going in and coming out again. It's amazing.
Exactly. Oh, did I put Casino down?
No, you didn't.
Mate, it's not on your list.
Ooh, because in hindsight, I might say that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, better than Goodfellas?
Well, for me.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They are. They're very like similar sort of like styles, and they are both very good.
Yeah, I think Goodfellas has got a great opening scene, and Casino's got a horrendously. Well, it's great, but it's horrendous.
It's awful,
closing scene when they're getting beat together.
So patchy,
But the Goodfellas opening scene as well is just as violent, but I don't know, for some reason it's not as bad.
But you don't have the association with the character, do you? Like Joe Pesci, you like him by the end of
Casino.
Casino, sorry, and then he's just getting beaten, him and his brother.
Yeah, you start to feel sorry for him.
Yeah, even though he's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nasty, man. Nasty. I hate people like that. You can't get rid of as well. And we used to have this guy that would basically be at a lot of shows. He wasn't nasty like Joe Pesci. He was just annoying. And I remember I went to this festival once, and I drove and I turned up on my own, and he was just there, and I was like, oh, fuck's sake. And he was like, oh yeah, I know where your green room is. And then he took me to our green room, and no one was there yet. And I'm a coward, all right? So I didn't want to get rid of it. I couldn't say, oh, cheers, man. You can go now. And then he started helping himself to drink. And then everyone turned up with our tour manager and stuff. And then our tour manager went, do you know that guy? And I went, nah. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to get him out. And then he was basically kicking him out. And the guy was looking at me going, Hugo, man, I know you. And I was just looking at the floor going, sorry. Such a pussy and pathetic.
Just try not to look at him.
Yeah, such a coward.
That's amazing.
I'd be exactly the same, mate. I don't like confrontation. I can't deal with it.
It's weird. I was thinking in that scenario, I'll be the one getting kicked out. Like, Hugo, we did a podcast.
We're mates.
Yeah. No. So can I? No. Just get rid of him. Jay, get rid of him. Such a pussy. That's me.
You would be terrible in Goodfellas, mate. I've got to say.
Yeah,
you would not stand a chance.
Mate, Joe Pesci would see right through me immediately.
Yeah, you'd be the whipping boy.
Yeah, I would literally kiss his ass instantly, and he'd be like, "Who is this pussy? Murder him with a pen in the eye."
Your next one is arguably it's definitely my top 10. I think Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
what's the movie?
Yeah, fantastic.
It's like 4 movies in one.
Yeah.
I watched this documentary about Tarantino, and apparently so True Romance, some guy gave him the script and was like, oh, I need a bit of help on it. And he then gave it back to him, and it basically had Pulp Fiction in it.
Oh, okay.
And the director of that film was like, you need to make this. Like, you need to make whatever this stuff that we're not going to use that you've added, all these other characters, you need to make this a film. And I think that's how it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a massive director, but I don't know anyone's name. but yeah, Pulp Fiction, I mean, it's pretty perfect, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love the way that he uses certain actors like Bruce Willis in it. Harvey Keitel.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a fire setup, man.
Yeah.
Even John Travolta, it's like a role you would never imagine for him before.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but I can't really articulate anything. But that's the perfect film to me. Like, I'm in it the whole way from start to end. You never really know, especially on your first watch. Like, nothing is predictable.
Yeah.
Like 90% of all films have the similar arc and journey. None of that in the Tarantino, especially this one. And I think that this is just my opinion, but I think that's his perfect best film.
Yeah.
If I was going to recommend a Tarantino film to anyone, it would be that one, because it's him. Like, you watch that film, you know it's Tarantino from the style of everything.
Yeah.
It's just it's amazing. Like, like we were talking about the blockbusters where you can just switch off. You have to be on that entire movie. You can't miss a scene.
I guess it is.
Comes together now.
I guess it is like he worked at Blockbuster Video, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of, to me, it's like a section of Blockbuster Video of all these kind of different films in one.
Yeah.
And then after that kind of run of Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, he then went into his sort of Japanese
Kill Bill.
era, like Kill Bill, Hateful Eight.
No, that was Michael Mann.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's another
No,
one.
yeah, I know what you mean. He does sort of genres, doesn't he? So yeah, he did the Japanese with Kill Bill and stuff, and then he's gone into like westerns with Django and Hateful Eight and stuff, and now he's doing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. Jesus, that is an amazing film. I forgot that was him.
That is my number one of all time, Django.
It is a really, really good film.
Yeah, it's tough to pick which is his best.
Oh, I didn't put Django on my list.
Nice.
That's
Inglourious
definitely
Basterds as well. I love Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah. Oh,
what
man.
film, another genre he's done that.
See, I've seen Inglourious Basterds once, but I still remember
really?
all of it. No, I don't remember all of it, but I still remember it, and that for me is like really hard to do.
Yeah, he always has like. Go on.
No. Sorry,
I was just gonna say Tarantino. He always has like iconic lines, doesn't he? All his films are like filled with iconic lines. He's such a good writer. But Pulp Fiction is the one I think like every scene there's at least one line that you've quoted at some point in your life or seen on a wallet or like something like that. There's so many in it, which I think
it was in a lot of garage tunes.
Exactly. When everyone stopped getting shot and all that.
Yeah, that is at the AK-47 when you absolutely
and Lock, Stock and Barrel.
Yes,
yeah.
I was going to say to you as well. Obviously, you're an award-winning like songwriter and composer and stuff. Do soundtracks play a big part?
Obviously, you're an award-winning composer.
I don't know if that's obvious.
It is now, isn't it?
Winging it, just whacking a keyboard. Yeah, it can be. Sometimes I can watch a film and it throws me off. Like Tarantino fucking picks amazing tracks that like I don't know where he finds them, and they kind of shape the sound of lots of things, like Bang Bang from Kill Bill. Like that's still used now in adverts, and I feel he's got a real sick ear for music. Like I feel that's just as important as the film.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I know he's a nutcase and everything is insanely important, but a lot of the music he uses then turns into, a classic song.
Yeah. That the biggest like one for me is in Reservoir Dogs when he's torturing that copper, and it's that
Stuck in the Middle of You.
You're Stuck in the Middle of You. That's the name of it. Sorry, that is that you can't listen to that song and then not think of that scene because it's mental. But that is song means that now. That's all it is. Yeah,
and you can kind of like you get his taste. You know why he's into like Wu-Tang Clan and stuff like that because of their RZA's like use of quite obscure samples. Like no one really samples like RZA does. I mean, I can talk about sampling, which is really boring for ages. But I feel like they're kind of in sync with each other on sort of musical textures.
Yeah. Imagine they get on really well. Like you'd like to be a fly on the wall for their conversation.
Kung Fu films and
exactly.
Like 70s sort of prog rock soul. 60.
Do you sample films when you use music? Is there anything like you go for?
Yeah, definitely. I have done. What I used to do is I would just have it always hooked up to my computer. When I was younger, I was a bootlegging nightmare and would always download torrents and stuff. So I'd always have it hooked up to sample things, and whenever I would hear something or whatever, I would just record it in, take it, and then after the film, chop them up, see if there was anything good. But I don't have like a particular kind of era, but you can never really go wrong with 70s music, I think. For sampling anyway.
Your next one on the list, King of Kong.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Have you guys seen that?
We have now. We haven't. Neither of us have seen it.
This was the only one we haven't seen it, and then we watched it, and I watched it this morning. Funnily enough, and I messaged him straight away, and I was like, "This is amazing." I had no idea what to expect, and I loved every minute of it.
I just love that guy so much. The guy with the long hair. I forgot.
Billy Mitchell. Yeah.
What? He's like a comedy character. Like
definitely.
He's like the perfect comedy arrogant
villain. Yeah.
Villain. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a bit of everything.
Yeah. Even when he like this is a massive spoiler. Shall I say it?
Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
Fuck it. Even when he cheats, like, and denies it, and you feel so much empathy for the guy who's really trying. Like he's doing it because, like to give himself kind of purpose and stuff. And this other guy is just such an obnoxious, rich, arrogant piece of shit, but I love it.
The problem is he's not even that rich. He's definitely not even like, he's not big and hard. He's just got long mullet hair, but he thinks he's amazing, which makes him so much worse.
He wears his horrendous American flag ties and the waistcoats and all that. Like,
my favorite in it was Mr. Amazing, with those little videos he does about getting girls.
Yeah. It's so weird, like sort of being allowed to view, I don't know if it's the right word, but kind of like mundane America, like and you get like where they sort of tap in to get these amazing comedy characters from. And I'm sure, like me being in America, I've experienced some mad characters, but like it'd be very rare to find someone like that here.
Like you see them on like Louis Theroux documentaries and that, don't you? It's like once in a blue moon you get someone like that.
It's that American ambition, like like here, if you're like, I want to, be a professional footballer, for example, your parents might go, well, it takes a lot of work. And it's difficult. In America, they're like, fuck yeah.
Over here, you have a backup as well, don't you? You go to college or whatever as well, go to university, whereas over there, it's like, no, I'm going for it.
Going for it. I want to be an astronaut.
Son. It's that or nothing,
You're going to space, baby.
Have you ever seen Pumping Iron with the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno?
No, I haven't, but I have been told to watch that.
Yeah, well, I said to Nick as soon as I watched it, it's like this King of Kong is like Pumping Iron, but for video games. Pumping Iron is much more, because they're all massive weightlifters and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno. It's exactly the same thing as well. But obviously it's bigger stakes and stuff. But this was just, it made it so much better because that's all I can relate to. Arnold Schwarzenegger was this Billy Mitchell.
Is that where his, like, I don't know, his grandma dies or something? And he's
and he doesn't go to the funeral.
I cannot do anything.
But you should watch that. If you like King of Kong, you would love that.
Definitely. I'd love to. I am going to watch that tonight. I'm always trying to find something.
My favorite bit in King of Kong, I think you'll like empathize with this as well, is when he's the guys, he's playing on the game and he's trying to get the highest score and he's nearly at 1 million, and then his kid's coming down saying, daddy, wipe my ass, stop playing Donkey Kong, I need you to wipe my ass. And I just being a dad, I had so much sympathy for him at that point. He just wants to get this record. He's got to go and wipe his son's shitty bottom. Amazing.
I mean, that's my life, man. He can't talk, but I really want to go, where's your fucking mum? Where's your mum?
Exactly,
I'm busy. The new
Call of Duty
updates happened, all right?
We've all been there.
But no, I was a big fan of that. Steve Wiebe as well was just like such a nice guy. Just all he wanted to do was win it. And he was like, and when he's having that interview and he starts crying, I was like, oh, please don't cry. Come on, Steve. Like, it ain't that bad. It's just a game.
For him. But I kind of love that guy's so sort of manipulative and nasty and doesn't give a fuck. But it makes you hate him. He's perfect for that world. Like he is the perfect bad guy for the sort of Donkey Kong universe.
I reckon as soon as they started doing that documentary and latched onto him, they were like, "We have hit gold here."
They knew what they had.
Keep rolling. That's what I'd be like.
I did see the other day he's had all his titles stripped from him now, hasn't he? Billy Mitchell's had all, not just Donkey Kong, everything's been stripped from him because he got found out to be cheating. All his records, everything gone.
That's why when that video thing was glitching and that's because he was cheating.
Bastard. I quite like it though.
I bet Stevie was rubbing his hands.
Fucking yes. But he is the title holder, right?
Steve Wiebe,
I think it's someone else now. I think someone else has taken over. Like in recent years, it's gone on like quite a lot, and there's now like 5 or 6 people that keep smashing the record.
Okay, all right. Well, at least it's not him. This is genuine love.
Yeah.
As long as it's real.
Your next one, mate, is this is definitely my top 10. Lock, Stock. For me, it's like very similar to like the Tarantino style and stuff, but like it was the first British one for me that was like that, and it just blew my mind.
Yeah, man, definitely. I loved that film. Again, the music in it was like
such a good
fresh at the time. Kind of changed pop music, really, which is that's a bold statement, and I don't know if that's true, but I feel like it did. I feel like it captured that time, the sort of change from old like East End gangsters in suits is more like moved into the that era of British gangster. And I know that there's the Long Good Friday, which is like Bob Hoskins' classic gangster film. Another bold. I'm just going to keep throwing them out. But I feel like England needed like a really good British gangster film.
Definitely.
And we got it. We got that and Snatch.
Yeah.
And that and Snatch. And then it's just like fucking football hooligan.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, some of them are quite good actually, but I don't
just
think
made so many though, didn't they? They made 2 or 3 good ones and then just saturated the market with like millions of them.
Now it's like Cockneys versus zombies and
exactly
like that.
You gone too far.
Sexy Beast as well. That's amazing.
It's a different sort of film, Sexy Beast, whereas Lock, Stock was much more gritty, and it was. I had never seen anything, not a British film like it.
No,
like growing up, obviously it's all American when I was growing up and stuff like
that.
And then that was the first one where you think, British film could put it on the map.
Yeah, and it's kind of like makes you, even though it's quite fucked up, it makes you proud of being English.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like that sounded quite EDL, but but yeah, no, because I mean, we can put this in there. Fuck it, we're doing something that's based on British gangsters, loosely. I can say that. So I've been watching loads of gangster films and documentaries and stuff, but that and Snatch hold it down. Like, can watch it now, feels amazing. And
Layer Cake for me as well.
Layer Cake's good.
Really good.
Put Daniel Craig on made James Bond.
Exactly, definitely.
He's the best James Bond.
By far,
definitely. Also with Vinnie Jones as well, who's a footballer, and then they just thought I'll put him in the film as the old man.
And he's so good in it.
Yeah,
Big Chris.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Big Chris. Yeah,
Big Chris, man. Yeah, I think I sound like such a wanky film guy. I really know fuck all about films, but I think Guy Ritchie is sick at finding real people to play roles. Like what's his name?
Lenny McLean.
Yeah, that's the governor, right?
Yeah,
the governor's sick in it.
Ridiculous bit of casting that.
Yeah, and I like his boss as well.
Hatchet Harry.
Hatchet Harry,
yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, I don't know what's better now though. I think Lock, Stock is better than Snatch.
I agree.
I think Lock, Stock. It's the original, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Snatch, like, there's no big Hollywood star. Like, there's Jason Statham, but that was his first big film, right?
Yeah,
well, maybe.
One of them. Kind of put all those people in the world of films. That's mad.
Yeah.
Like you said with Lenny McLean as well, that casting, like, he's a genuinely horrendously tough, he's like nasty man, and you're like,
he's tasty.
Brilliant. And then with those 2 Scousers now, it's just ridiculous.
I love the Scousers. And the weed grower as well.
Yeah.
Kind of forget about that. Yeah.
Chill Winston.
yeah.
It's another one with so many iconic lines in it as well, like so many quotes.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever read the Governor, the book, the Lenny McLean book?
No, but I've watched his documentary.
No, right, yeah.
It's he's an interesting guy.
Yeah, he had a tough old life, didn't he?
Yeah, mad childhood.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Very, very tasty. Hippodrome legend.
Yeah.
I feel like he was on Faking It, you know. I might be wrong,
Lenny
but
McLean?
they had an episode where this gay guy becomes, I mean, being gay is not that important, but I guess because it was the 90s, it was like a real stereotype sort of, this is what a gay guy is, becomes a doorman at the Hippodrome. And Lenny McLean is the head of the doors, I think, there. And I think there's bits of him in it.
Oh, really?
I think I might be wrong as well, weirdly.
What's that, sorry?
I think I've seen that episode as well, weirdly. I don't remember watching much of it. I'm sure I've seen that episode. And I'm sure he passed it as well, didn't he? He passed in the end.
Yeah, definitely. He's in it. He wanted to smash some heads.
He was a legend.
Yeah. Your next one, Heat.
Oh.
What a movie.
Hell of a cast in this one.
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah. I don't know. Just that as a child, like, that was just one film where after I watched it, and I know this is on my list, but I'm going to reference it. It also, for me, that and The Dark Knight just have the same vibe. I don't know why, but it's just the way that it looks. And
so weird you just said that, because when I was doing like research for this and that, I read a quote from Christopher Nolan, the director of Dark Knight. He said he based the look of The Dark Knight on Heat. He wanted that noir look. So it's just well weird you said that. Yeah.
You say you know nothing about films, Hugo.
You do that straight away.
There you go, man. Come on. But yeah, just like everything about it, it's flawless. De Niro, Pacino, they're sort of, I don't know, them together. They kind of only have one scene where they're not trying to kill each other and they're together.
It's the first time they shared a screen as well. They've been in the same film, but never shared the screen. That was the first time they shared the screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so memorable. Like, and I haven't seen it in probably about 15 years, but like Val Kilmer, what a G.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite characters in it.
Yeah.
Even the guy from Machete.
Danny Trejo,
yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
He's sick in it.
Tom Sizemore, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. And there's so many quotables in it. And I kind of just, again, like City of God style, kind of wish I was Robert De Niro a little bit.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to say.
Yeah, he's so
I've always wanted to say to a woman, look, this isn't exact lines, but at any time, I might have to go. Are you coming with me or not?
Yeah.
I don't know if he says that. I think he says you have to drop everything and run.
Yeah, drop everything in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to say that.
That's when he's at his cool. Like, he's cool in any movie. He's Robert De Niro, but in that movie, he's just and like you say, when you're watching it, you're like, I could do that. And you think, why would I need to? I'm not being chased. Like, no one's got to run for me 30 seconds.
I'd love to say that, but also love Robert De Niro to say that to me.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no worries, Bob. I'll drop it.
Cool, man. 30 seconds though. What's the packing situation? Do we factor that in? Because
do we need a piss? What's going on?
And what size suitcase we going to carry on? Or?
Whatever he says, I'm doing it.
Yeah, but that is one of my favorite films. I wish I could give a real sick, detailed reason to why, but I can't. I just love it, and I love the music at that. You know, the end where they're shooting each other on the airport, right?
Yeah.
That music there is so sick, and I heard a Lil Wayne track a few years ago, sampled it. But I like the music in it too.
Yeah.
No, it is an absolutely amazing movie. It's the perfect level of action as well. Before it becomes like a big blockbuster where there's just explosions all the times, it's just below that, I think, with the gunfights and all that. And
that's my favorite type of film, like an action film, but not ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like with a good script. Pretty much, and good actors. It's not that hard, is it?
All you need is Pacino, De Niro, great script.
And who directed that? I don't even know.
Michael Mann.
Oh yeah, well, there you go.
It's got to be.
And a rich white director. Come on.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
I wish I'd been old enough to see it in the cinema. I think it's got that kind of feel to it. It would have been so good on the big screen with surround sound and all
amazing.
that.
Yeah. But like the fact that most people, this is a weird thing, I don't know if that's true, have just watched it at home on Amazon, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's on there. And it's like I've never heard anyone say,
No.
I'm not sure about that.
No. Everyone loves it.
It's got Buffalo Bill in as well, isn't it? He plays the detective.
Oh yeah. Big up Buffalo Bill, one of my favorite actors then.
Yeah, I read somewhere that he was meant to play Waingro, you know, like the bad guy. He was meant to play him, but he just after he played Buffalo Bill and he wanted to play a good guy, so he took the offer of the cop instead.
Man, Hollywood's weird, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
Saying that, Anthony Hopkins goes from Hannibal Lecter, and yet he can still play anyone he wants. That's how good an actor he is.
yeah, but he's fucking amazing. Well, so is the Buffalo Bill guy.
Yeah.
But I guess Anthony's just got a bit more, I don't know, presence. Yeah. Maybe he's more expensive. I don't know.
Your next one is a bit different than all the rest. Superbad.
Oh. You know what? Film. That is one of I watched that. I downloaded it illegally. Yeah. I didn't know what it was or anything. I just saw on Pirate Bay Superbad and it was popular. And I was like, it just come out. And I put it on. And literally from when Jonah Hill says, I need dick in my porn, I was like, what is this? This is one of the best films already.
Yeah.
Like, wow. And I feel like it kind of resonates. It definitely resonates with. I wasn't a cool guy at school. I wasn't like at every party. I wasn't. You didn't want me there, like. And I feel like I lived through shit, like not with the blood, but everything I do goes to shit. So like, especially at that age, and similarly, all my friends went off to university, but I didn't really do much work. I didn't get school. So I feel like I kind of, that time of when everyone goes off to uni and it's like a big celebration and you're a bit like, oh, guess I'm just stuck here then. Sort of kind of like them going to separate universities. It just resonated with me so much.
Yeah.
And again, you know, there's so many hilarious moments in it. Like even little things. One thing that I find so funny is when they go to the party dressed in who is it? One of their dad's clothes.
Oh yeah, Jonah Hill's wearing Michael Cera's dad's clothes. Too small for him. I was snug.
And McLovin's there, and he goes, "You fucking look like Aladdin, bro." I don't know why. I was just crying.
Yeah, it's one of those films as well you can put on anytime and just you can watch it halfway through. It doesn't matter what, but I'll watch it.
Yeah,
it's ridiculously funny.
This is just me, but I can't do like fucking intense films all the time, man.
Yeah,
like and that I feel like that film, like it's like the In-Betweeners, but I guess like In-Betweeners I think was spot on, perfect. Like an amazing British cultural comedy that I don't think it will really age, to be honest. And that's the same with Superbad. It's kind of the American version of that. And, you know, I think a lot of people, unless you were like the most popular, good-looking bastard in school, like you can relate to that.
Yeah, definitely. Even then, I think everyone's had like, they've got this that best friend thing. Everyone's got a best friend. Everyone's been in that situation where you fall out as well, and then you get back to being friends. Like everyone can associate with that. One of my favorite bits is when they're both drunk and they're lying in his like I think it's his basement or something. He just goes boop on his nose.
Don't touch me.
It's just so good though. And he saes he loves him. He's like, why don't we say this all the time? Yeah. And then they wake up the next morning and it's just like silence.
Yeah. Oh, that was weird.
Everyone's been there, haven't they? You've been drunk. Oh, I love you, man. You're my best friend ever.
Yeah.
The next morning, you're like, oh, Jesus.
Those moments are what make life sort of great, man. When you're having those moments with your friends, and you're like, even when you're arguing with them, and then you know you can just make up so quickly. That's how you know your boys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
While we were talking about In-Betweeners, when me and Nick were talking earlier, obviously we did top 10 films. Would you think it would have been easier for you to do your top 10 TV shows than top 10 films?
I don't know, man. I guess TV's sort of really changed in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's true. Since Breaking Bad, really, TV
HBO
changed.
sort of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's more of a journey. Whereas with In-Betweeners, it's just a standalone episode.
Yeah.
You don't have to have seen series 1 to watch any episode.
Yeah.
You know who these characters are. You know who they are immediately. And I think that's what makes it so special. But no, I equally would struggle with TV shows.
Right.
I think I'd have more British ones in the TV shows than I would films. Things like Alan Partridge, The Office, and stuff like that.
Yes,
I think it's a lot
same.
more British people do that a bit better, I think.
Yeah. Films we don't do so much, do we?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you are right. I think that resonate with us, but then I also think because there's so much American stuff.
Yeah.
Like Eastbound and Down.
Yeah.
The American Office, which some people don't like, but I love it. Workaholics.
Workaholics, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't really come to mind if someone asks me.
No, I know what you mean, yeah.
But It's Always Sunny for me.
Yeah, I never got into that, but
really?
that's because I haven't tried.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
There's a few others.
Well, you got big hitters as well, like Sopranos, Band of Brothers, Wire, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think there's plenty of choice in there, to be honest.
But England is the size of a small state in America.
Exactly.
Like, I've driven from one side of LA to the other. It's fucking massive. Like, I thought it was going to take 4 hours. It took like 15, 16 hours. Not a joke. I really didn't think it out. I was like, yeah, let's do it. It's fucking massive. So. Of course, they got so much talent and money, and like if you have a hit show in America, you can buy a house with a helicopter pad. If you have a hit show in England, literally nothing changes. Nothing. You might go on the one show. That's it.
It's not quite the same.
No, I want a fucking helicopter pad.
You just need to move to America, mate. Make a show there.
Yeah.
Nothing to USA.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, we did try that, They did
really?
Yeah. I have to be real careful because I don't know. It wasn't the best.
Right, okay.
That's why it's not happening.
It rarely is, though, is it? Like The Office is like one of the ones that they've done well when they've remade it, like for an American audience. But normally, like Shameless and stuff like that.
Yeah, Red Dwarf, they tried it, didn't they?
Yeah, Red Dwarf as well.
Yeah, they've done In-Betweeners as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you say Red Dwarf?
Yeah, they
tried remaking it years ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It didn't last very long.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some things should just be left alone anyway, just like.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But the American Office, I was so anti it for ages.
I've still never watched an episode.
Yeah, it's hard because I had to get my head round that. Don't start on series 1 of the American Office. Start on series 2, because I had to get my head round that that's not David Brent.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. Yeah.
As soon as I accepted it for a new show,
it's completely separated.
I loved it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's just once you start watching it, it is very different to the British one. It just looks the same,
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I guess it's in the same universe, but but Michael Scott.
So different.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess it's not all on Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Like all the characters have such more important roles in the show, whereas R1 it's Tim, Dawn, Gareth, and Brent, and then everyone else is just there really. Oh, and Finchy.
Oh yeah,
love Finchy.
Can't forget Finchy. Yeah,
horrible bastard. I hate him. I love him.
He is amazing.
When he tells him to fuck off in that last episode. Oh,
it's one of the best bits.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Is this your number one? The next one, Dark Knight, mate.
Big time. Yeah. I said it. It's my favorite. Yeah,
it's such a good film.
Yeah, honestly, like it blew me away. I was just like, I thought the first Nolan Batman was really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't like super excited for a next one, but then wow, when it came out, oh my god, like
just takes us to the next level, doesn't it? After the first one, like literally up a notch.
I feel, and I don't know if this is true, but I feel like with the second one, they were like, just let Nolan do his thing.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking get involved again.
Yeah.
We don't need like horses in Gotham with poison and shit. Let him do his thing. And wow, he bodied it.
Yeah, and it looks more like a Nolan film, doesn't it?
Yeah. Everything's just like, probably says quite a lot now, but it's just perfect. Like, you know, it's a long film.
Yeah,
but you
it
don't
doesn't feel like it.
Yeah. And the more you watch it as well, it feels shorter because I always pick up on something different every time. Heath Ledger just turned him into like this mythological, I don't know, like he wasn't even real. Sort of sad that he died, obviously, but I feel that makes the joke is this bad?
No, I know what you mean.
Makes the Joker more special.
Yeah.
It's last one.
It won't happen again. You know? You're never going to see that again.
Yeah. And I don't know if they should have done it again. I liked the other one.
Are you into superhero films as a rule?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I have no taste. I'll watch all of that shit.
I think that was the first one as well, first superhero film that was like grounded in reality. It's the first superhero film where you thought, that could happen, but you know what I mean?
It could,
it's just a billion nails, a bit nails.
It's the first one you can openly admit to really liking.
Yeah.
To people. I watch all of them though, man. I watch. I'm not that person like all my friends say they are, that doesn't watch any Marvel or DC or any. I'll watch all of them.
Well, we queue at midnight for opening day, so we're biggest.
Oh, sick!
Well,
yeah, we love it, man.
No drama.
What Endgame was like the biggest moment of our lives, I think.
Really? I watched that with my nephews at the cinema, and they were so gassed up. Like
I was
as well. Yeah.
We were like 12 years. Like, come on.
When that shit happened.
Yeah.
Yes! It's standing up. What's your favorite Marvel, DC? What's your favorite film out of all of the superhero?
They're very different, but I think Dark Knight is probably the best, and that's probably because it is so different to all the others. Like, it's not really a superhero movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Dark Knight holds a like proper special place, but I think just because of Avengers Endgame, just because of that end fight scene, and it was Dark Knight was amazing. It was obviously Batman Begins set it up, but that had like 12 films before, which set it all up, and I just think that was just the biggest thing in cinema for me watching that film.
Yeah,
over it.
It was really, really enjoyable as well. It never sort of stopped. The action, it keeps you interested the whole way through. I watched because my son, he likes Toy Story, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll get Disney Plus, and I boxed off all the Star Wars, which I've never seen. Mandalorian. Oh my god,
so good.
Have you finished it?
Yeah. I am a Star Wars head now, certified. I want to be in Star Wars so bad. I don't care. Like, their films are great.
Yeah. I'd play an Ewok. I'd do anything.
anything. I'd put on a fucking stupid costume, cock nose. I'm down.
Well, Daniel Craig did it, didn't he? He wanted to be in it so bad that he was just a stormtrooper. He's got one line in it.
Really?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah,
and Thingy from Game of Thrones I didn't obviously clock that until she takes her helmet off. There's I know I've gone completely off piste, but there's one of the Star Wars films which I thought was amazing, and it kind of is like a standalone.
Rogue One.
Yeah,
so good, mate. Yeah.
Why don't they make more of those?
Yes,
they will now, hopefully, because it did so well. I think they've got to.
It was a proper standalone. It wasn't exactly a happy ending. It was just a really good film.
Yeah, I really loved that. And Mandalorian, wow.
Mandalorian's so good.
Fucking hell.
We've talked about it on pretty much every podcast.
Yeah, it gets better as it goes on as well, Mandalorian.
The last few episodes of season 2.
Skywalker. Oh my days.
So good. Yeah.
Oh my days. Yeah, I was clapping and shit.
Yeah, I was like goosebumps when you see it.
Because I watched them in order. Like I googled it. Like obviously, what order do I watch these in? Like I want it in actual. I'm going through the 80s. Like I don't care about the time. Like I want it in order.
Right.
And I really like the new ones. Like maybe I'm a basic guy, but I mean they're all amazing. They're all like really, really sick. But I just felt the new ones were so good.
Yeah. Do you even like Attack of the Clones and that, like the middle three?
Prequels,
yeah.
They got no, I don't like him. He's jarring. Fucking hell. Yeah. They weren't as memorable. Yeah. They weren't as like when I got to that sort of the early ones, called the Skywalker era. When I was watching them, I was in them because like nostalgia and also like they're really good, like good stories.
Yeah.
And then when Anakin popped out, it got a bit dry.
Yeah.
But then the new era,
yeah,
sick. But fortunately, if you watch it in order, you can get some of the new ones in the order.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name now? Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Yes.
His film when he's younger.
Oh, Solo.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So now
he's such a cool character, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's super cool, man. I love his hoop earring as well. Made me think maybe I should get a hoop. Apparently, he smokes a lot of weed as well. I don't, but I just made me think it's cool.
That wouldn't surprise me then.
So your top film, Dark Knight, that was the highest rated one on IMDb as well. That's number 4 in the world at the minute.
Really?
Yes. Your list is, according to IMDb, your list is pretty good as well.
Big up IMDb. Although sometimes I think IMDb lies, but I swear you can pay for a rating. I don't know. I watched John Wick. My mate calls it John Wick, like one word. I didn't really rate it, but I went on IMDb and it's like an 8. So I was like, this is gonna be fire. Like,
there's always gonna be a few dodgy ones, though, isn't there? Like,
yeah, it made me think that the studio is paying for.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What are both your top films? Out of curiosity.
Well, we did do our list.
Django.
We're really into our Tarantino and gangster films and comedies as well. Like Superbad was in my list.
Good.
Yeah, it was very similar to what you've got, mate.
I like Django so much I've got him tattooed on my forearm. So.
Oh wow, sick.
And it's my dog's name as well. So.
Yeah, what dog have you got?
I've got a German Shepherd called Django, and I've got a Labrador called Hilda.
Oh, nice. Are they? Because I have a dog, and he's a fucking pain in the ass, man.
Oh yeah, they are massive. Yeah.
God, I want to send him off to like military training camp or something.
Yeah.
Runs laps around me all day.
Yeah.
Is that just because you've had such a stressful week this week, or is that all the time?
No,
it's just
not
a bad
all
week.
The time. Yeah, it's a bad week.
Yeah.
I've bought 5 Sky remotes. They're not cheap, man. They're like £35. Bastard.
Mate, we'll keep him away from the trainers, mate, if he's like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shall I?
Yeah, we move on to that now if you want me. Oh, we haven't done the quiz yet, actually.
Oh, actually, before we do that, we quiz our guests on their top 10 films. So it's 10 questions, 1 on each film.
All right.
So
well, I did it on Rob before because we've both seen all the films, so we thought we'd test out on Rob, and he said it was quite tough. So just to warn you, mate. All right.
It's good luck.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start with Dark Knight. Who refers to Batman as the Dark Knight at the end of the film?
Commissioner Gordon.
Good start, mate.
Yes.
In Superbad, throughout the school day, Seth is wearing a T-shirt with which celebrity's picture on it?
Oh.
It's a comedian.
Richard Pryor.
Nice.
Richard Pryor, mate.
Was I right?
Yeah. In Heat, which rap star plays one of Detective Vincent Hanna's informants?
Ice-T?
No, it's Tony Locke.
Fuck. I don't know who that is. I just thought he was big back then. He was acting.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been. In Lock, Stock, what is the name of Ed's dad's bar? Sting's bar.
Oh. I don't know. Pass.
Can you remember the name of the pub that's next to the boxing place instead? I'll let you have that if you can get it.
Is that with the guy with the perm? And he's watching football, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's a bar. Is it a bar? Oh. I don't know, man.
Well, that was Samoan Joe's. The other one is JD's bar.
Ah, Samoan Joe. Yeah, because he's Samoan.
Exactly, yeah. King of Con. What kind of product does Billy Mitchell's company sell?
Oh.
I'm surprised you haven't got some of this in your cupboard, to be honest, Hugo. You're such a big fan of Billy Mitchell.
Is it like what? It's like a herb, spices,
hot sauce.
Hot sauce,
Yeah.
of course.
You're close, mate. In Pulp Fiction, what was the name of Mia Wallace's character in Fox Force 5?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so this is a tough one. This one's Raven McCoy. Goodfellas, what is the name of the wig salesman killed by Joe Pesci?
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's Maury.
Maury.
Of
course it is.
Sea of God. Which classic song is played at Benny's farewell party?
Jesus. I don't know, man. I was going to guess it.
It's a tough one again. Kung Fu Fighting, mate.
Ah, of course it was. I was going to say Mob Deep, Shook Ones. I don't know why. It's like 8 Mile.
Silence of the Lambs, which year was the film released?
1989?
91, mate.
Ah.
Last one, in Alien, which character lights a cigarette with a blowtorch?
I'm guessing it's one of the maintenance guys. I don't know any of their names, but the white guy.
It's not the white guy. It's
the black guy.
The other guy. Yeah.
Fucked it. I got one.
You got two, mate.
Two.
Yeah.
That's my life. 2 out of 10.
They were tough ones,
they were tough.
Yeah.
To be fair,
that represents who I am as a person. So I'm okay with that.
So you get the shoes anyway, regardless of the score, so it doesn't really matter.
So I still win.
Yeah, exactly.
Just remember, he wrote those questions as well, so maybe don't pick his shoe. Maybe pick my shoe.
Okay.
What's the score at the minute with our shoes?
We're not discussing that. It's all very neutral.
Okay, Hugo
doesn't need to know the score before he picks.
Right, shall I pop it?
Yeah.
Go for it, mate. However you want to do it.
Right, do you guys want to see it?
Oh. Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold it out like this. Oh, that's sick. Here.
Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing.
We're in the swoosh.
Yeah. That's really sick. You're not going to tell me who did it?
I'm not going to say who did it yet.
No, okay.
I've been stitched up with that before.
Oh, sick. That's a wicked little detail. I used to have a wallet with that on.
Yeah. I
was like 19. I thought it was well cool.
Yeah. Even though everyone had one.
Yeah, really, I look like an idiot. I think I had it for too long.
Yeah.
I had like an out-of-date condom in it. Pointless. Okay. Oh, shit. Big Chris.
Mate, to be honest, it was really tough to pick which 2 films to pin it down to, because your list was pretty good. Could have easily done Alien, Dark Knight, even King of Kong after I watched it.
Yeah, he would look good on a shoe.
Yeah, Billy Mitchell,
yeah. Wow.
Everyone stopped getting shot.
Detail's amazing, man.
Thanks, man.
Oh, this is a really, really hard choice.
You're only going to really upset one of us, so it's fine.
I'm getting them both out. Hold on. Oh, are they the things in it that stop it from doing that?
It stops it creasing up on the front.
Yeah.
All right, before I tell you which one, give me a second to study. What is favorite silhouette? You guys. So I'm a trainer guy. I think I'm a bit of a hoarder.
Yeah.
I waste a lot of my own cash on shoes.
Right.
So what are your guys' like favorite silhouettes?
Well, What do you mean? What's your favorite shoes?
Yeah, like 95s, Air Force Ones,
right.
TN.
I think just because we do them so often, I've just grown to love the Air Force Ones now. They're such an iconic look.
Yeah, Uptowns, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I've got a really soft spot for Cortezes. I love Cortezes. I think it's mainly because of Forrest Gump, but I just love Cortezes.
Yeah.
Like I've got my own pair of Cortezes, and they're the only shoes I haven't got that I've customized myself, just because I just love them the way they are.
Yeah. I love Cortezes and Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
I've got Air Force Ones on now. So
yeah, I mean, you can never go wrong. Like I've got. It sounds really arrogant, but I always have a fresh pair ready. Basically, when we go shopping and there's nothing I want to buy, I just get a pair of Air Force One.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have one, but I also love the Cortez. They both, like, for me, this is a New York trainer.
Yeah.
Like this is New York footwear standard outfit. This is uniform, and I think it's just become a classic trainer that you can wear with anything and everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You're always going to see people wearing Air Force One.
Yeah. You don't even need the swoosh on it anymore. You know it's an Air Force One just from the outline.
Yeah. Just the shape. I mean, like the Bapesters, like loads of people just copy this silhouette because it's the best. But I do love the Cortez as well, man. I feel they're a bit more I don't know. You're not going to see everyone day to day in a pair, but
no.
But
they're comfy as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are comfy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really comfy, and also I just kind of like that they're the LA uniform.
Yeah.
In LA, you'll see gangbangers still wearing it.
And Forrest Gump ran from one end of the United States to the other, so
madman.
You can do that in a pair of Air Force.
Yeah, no. But he couldn't have played a few basketball matches. But it's just so hard to choose, man.
Yeah, I feel like you're just putting the decision off now, Hugo.
Yeah, I am. I'm a coward.
Yeah, you just want any confrontation again, do you? Yeah. Cap down. No, I'm not looking.
I love this. This is amazing. This detail here, and the sort of and the Tarantino font, like, is so cool. But I've never seen a pair of trainers with Big Chris on.
Big Chris.
And although they're quite dark side, the blood splatter, I feel like this is the England trainer. Really sound EDL today, but this is I love everyone. This is I'm gonna choose this one.
You've just made it 2 each, mate, in the series. Leveled it up.
Well, that's good because
so happy right now.
You are where you started.
Yeah, true.
I didn't cause any problems, but these are so like that is amazing.
Cheers, mate.
I love them both. I'm not going to wear them. I'm going to put them. I've got a shelf where my projector is, and I'm going to put them on there.
Nice. I'm glad you like them, mate.
Yeah, I love them.
I think that might have been our closest pair to date.
Yeah. As soon as I saw Rob's, I knew it was going to be a close one.
I was worried about this.
How many forces are you guys going through? A lot.
Oh, mate. I've lost count in total, mate.
Yeah. What you can't see behind this camera is just shit.
A wall of trainers, basically.
Yeah. This Ant Middleton is just like everything custom.
Yeah, that's what I love a pair of.
I love those ones you did for him. I saw a couple pairs. They look really cool, man.
Cheers, mate.
I see it. The last one we did with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, kept one. Signed one. Kept it.
I had to keep one. We forgot the first time around.
Yeah, I met him once. He's a really nice guy. Really
humble. He's ridiculously nice. Yeah.
Yeah, super nice. And now, I mean, I've seen him once afterwards, but like, I don't know if he did remember who I was, but he was very polite and made an effort to shake my hand and ask how I was. So, and you meet I mean, that's bullshit. But whenever, people on that level,
they
don't remember They got important shit going on and loads of money. So
every time we've had to deal with him, he's just been an absolute legend.
So nice.
Yeah,
we've been really lucky. Everyone we've worked out with has been so nice.
Literally everyone we've done with.
Yeah. Oh man, you need a nightmare.
I'm sure we'll get one eventually. Like,
yeah. They're the best, man. I'll bring you guys. Your bond will get closer, like this guy.
Oh dear.
Thanks very much for today, mate.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for these. They're amazing.
Anytime, mate.